Hello everyone, and welcome for the finish video for the Star Trek Discovery series USS Enterprise. There she is. Or as she's formerly in acknowledging being called, Piker Prize. Yes. I had a lot of fun doing this kit. I learned a lot of things with this kit. I thought I knew a lot of things, and then I did this thing and I even learned more. So, first thing I can tell you guys, if you're going to light it, awesome. Definitely, if you decide to use a polar lights board, okay. But if you definitely go with Tenor Controls board, awesome. But what I mean by that, if you decide to light this, make sure you get it, the inside really well light blocked, because even though Polar Lights made this kit to be lighted, I did light blocking, and then I didn't get certain areas. I was like, oh, what the heck? I don't know. Especially on the deflector dish area and on the hanger. If you watch this week's build video, you'll see that. But let me turn it here real quick for you. So as you can see, there shouldn't be any light coming from the hanger. It's not overly brilliant. It's really kind of a nice effect that I like. That it's like you see on a lot of the Starship builds and stuff, that the shuttle bay hanger is always lit. But then there is the awesome of the Impulse. But yeah, so make sure you get it light blocked really well. And the next thing, next time I do build this kit, I am definitely not doing the wallpaper decals. I did it on the Enterprise D that they had for the clear one that they made up, and that went okay. But they're good looking decals, but they're kind of a pain. And what I mean by that is, no matter how well you get the water and everything out in the solvay set, you're still going to be running into bubbles, and I've shared that in my videos, how to help take care of those. But yeah, next time I'm actually going to paint it. I'd rather do the painting myself, but like I said in the videos before, I'd already bought this before Lou at Aztec Dummy had done his mask set. So yes, I will be getting his mask set for the entire ship the next time. I did get his window set to help mask off the windows. And that brings me to another thing. So if you guys decide you want to do the Aztecing decals, awesome, great, that's what you're going to do. Go ahead and do all the masks, get the main body painted the way you want. And what I mean, okay, so then you can do your gloss coat, you're happy with that, so you can start doing the masking. The ones that I'm going to say get the window masks off, just because I ran into it with the decals, is the windows. You know, all the windows on the ship. It was a little bit harder to get them out because the decal was over it. I did get them out, but if you do the wallpaper after you get it painted in gloss, you can go. I would say go ahead and you can take the window mask on the small windows, leave the domes, leave the white, the registry, or you know, the front of the ship and the dome on the bottom, and then leave the nacelle, the coolers, leave those masked, and you can take out the small ones, because even after you get the decal on and everything's the way you want it, because you're going to have that decal film over the window, that's actually going to do the protection when you go and do your final clear coat, when you do your matte coat. And so that's the only thing I say. If you're going to do the wallpaper, go ahead and take the window masks off, and then you'll be, you know, because then when you go back, like I said, you do the matte coat, you'll be able to just use your X-Acto knife and a toothpick and get those open back up, and you're not going to hurt any of the clear piece underneath. The other mask I would say leave on is, for the marker lights, I definitely left on, and then on the outside of the saucer, I left those on. But do the secondary window hole lights and the small lights on the top and bottom of the saucer. I left these all masked, these little notation lights, while I did everything. So the last thing I did was, as you can see, the light board, for the rotating bussards. I left these masked. After I get this all put together, I left those masked. This was actually the final piece that I put on the kit. That was it. And I didn't even have to glue them. They snapped pretty in well placed and pretty good. So if I ever need to, I can take it off. And then yes, I did the photo etch for the fan. Now that brings me to another thing with the photo etch. I used some of it. Some of it's great. I used it on the intercooler grill, on the back here on the nacelles on the intercooler grills. I gave that effect. I used the fan blades on the bussards, and I did use a photo etch on the back of the nacelles, as you can tell. But next time I might not, because Lou also makes masks for that clear piece. And that brings another question. I sprayed in, to me, a clear blue, but and then masked off the back so I didn't get any other paint in there. But when I went to paint these end caps, I thought I got them light blocked well enough, and I didn't, so I had to work on that. But back on the photo etch, they do a photo etch for this piece on top of the bridge dome, and when I made the mistake of really screwing up that dome, fogging it up, is because I tried to get that little piece on there, and yeah, I messed that up. So choose what you want to use on the photo etch. You don't have to use everything. You do what you want. This is going to be your kit. Build it the way you want. But yes, I would love to do this ship again, and I will take the lessons that I've learned about it and apply it to the next build. But it was fun. It was a nice, easy little starship to do, all in all. And yeah, so let me, before I cut off, there's the bottom. So with that, guys, have fun with this. And as always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I'll give you what little insight I have on this, what I learned with it, and go from there. So now, if you want to continue watching, I will do the final pictures and the video of the ship and working. So thank you for being on this adventure with me on this build, and I'll see you back on the bench.